But yeah, Stardew Valley. This is like one of my favorite games of all time. I put it up there with like Wonderful 101 and RE4. This game is so fucking good. Especially nowadays, it has so many mechanics. It has so many updates, so many like replayable options. There's like 6 or 7 different farms. There's like tons of different ways to get money. All sorts of like different playstyles and stuff. I just fucking love this game. I don't know how long I would commit to playing this game, but I'm definitely gonna play for as long as I feel like. So it's a forest. Let's do some nerd shit. Kokiri. Cause I'm a Zelda fan. Oh my god. Okay. Favorite thing? No, not pussy. Burritos. Fuck yeah, dude. And of course, we're not skipping the intro. This is the most important lore. Fucking dead grandpa on the cottage. The fucking cot. Goofy ass bed. And this is such a fucking good intro. Where this game one-ups Harvest Moon for me personally is I feel like the context of this intro of like you work some dead-end shit job and then you go to Stardew Valley is so fucking smart. It's so fucking smart because I feel like they correctly have identified that like people play these farming games for like a little sense of escapism. Stardew Valley like nails that 1,000,000,000%. But also what's cool about this game, and I think what makes it special, is it has that sort of sense of escapism from like that like Harvest Moon does. But it also has like that pinch of fucking reality where like the characters will like have like broken families or like there's like some fuck shit happening, you know, like all the social components are really good in this game. I really like them. Can't skip Skeletor and Woody at the office. Yeah, the one dead guy in that corner is fucking funny. You're saying for reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I lost sight of what mattered most in life. Real connections with other people and nature. So I dropped everything and moved to a place I truly belong. Cute. I enclosed the deed to that place, my pride and joy. Kokiri Farm. It's located in Stardew Valley on the southern coast. It's a perfect place to start your new life. This was my most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. I know you'll honor the family name, my boy. Good luck. Love, Grandpa. Shouts out, Grandpa. Lewis is still alive. Say hi. Cool. Again, the intro is so fucking good. And especially, it also sets up, like, the Joja Corp is, like, kind of being the antagonists of the game, sort of. And again, this is where Stardew Valley has this, like, additional depth that, like, the Harvest Moon games never had. And I think that's why this game popped the fuck off. Like, especially when it came out. Because nowadays we have like, there's like 10 billion farming games and you can't fucking get away from it at all, you know? I've dumped like hundreds of hours into this game. I've played this game so many fucking times. Kokiri Farm, it looks like fucking doo-doo. It's a bit overgrown, but there's some good soil underneath. With a little dedication, clean up in no time. Cool. Welcome, Lewis, Mayor Pelican Town. You know everyone's been asking about you. It's not every day that someone moves in. It's quite a big deal. Moving to your grandfather's old cottage. It's a good house, very rustic. AKA, it's a shithole. So to get this started, let's talk about your thoughts on the Nintendo Switch 2 and the Nintendo Switch review came out perfect time. Yeah, I did time that Nintendo Switch timing worked. The video for the Nintendo Switch worked out perfectly. Nintendo Switch 2, I think it's cool. I'm seeing a lot of people like, a lot of like Nintendo fans I notice are like, what the fuck? It's not like, there's not like a dildo strapped on the back and it doesn't like shoot foam out the side. You know, I don't know what like some Nintendo fans are fucking smoking. They're like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, yeah, it's Nintendo Switch 2. It's the same good console. It's bigger, it's more powerful, and it's gonna play all the good games. Okay, Mario Kart 9, that shit's gonna be cool. I mean, I do enjoy like, you know, the DS and the Wii and the Wii U. Like those were all cool and stuff. 3DS as well. No glasses 3D. That was cool. I don't know why people want the Nintendo Switch 2 to be like some goofy ass bullshit. If I didn't watch the videos about leaks, I think it would have been a more surprising thing. Yeah, I think Nintendo is just put in a shitty situation. And also I think, let's be honest here, the Switch 2, it's like, it's the same thing as the Switch, you know? So it's not that exciting in general. I mean, I'm excited for the new Mario Kart. That looks cool. Because holy shit, it's been like so fucking long since we actually had like a new Mario Kart. I mean, Mario Kart 8 is fun, but the second a new one comes out, I don't think I'm ever going to go back for a while. I played it way too much. This is kind of the awkward part of the game because now I have no energy. I can't really do shit. Usually I just forage at this part of the game and maybe just eat some food to like make a couple of other things happen, but not in a huge rush. I definitely want to get my foraging up. One of the strats is to get your foraging up before the first like berry season happens, so you can like gather more berries for food. That's Haley. She's a total fucking bitch. Talk to Jody. I do wish I could romance Jody in this game and just cuck the shit out of the veteran dude. That'd be cool. Fortunately, you can't do that, which sucks. Because I would cuck the shit out of the fucking military dude. He'd come back and have PTSD. Be like, yo, I'm banging your wife, bro. Honestly, that's more realistic. So I don't know why they don't allow that option. Talk to Sam. I'm Sam. Hey, Sam. I'm Sam. Cool. There's Leah. Talk to Leah. Leah is the canon girlfriend in this game, in my opinion. And there's funny lore about this game because Abigail has purple hair and the wizard has purple hair. So it's kind of like heavily implied that Caroline fucked the wizard. Don't think that's necessarily true though. Clint, town blacksmith. He's the incel of the town. Okay. That's Shane. He's a fucking asshole. Fuck that dude. Alcoholic piece of shit. Pam. This is the other alcoholic motherfucker. I already talked to Gus. Emily. I think on previous playthroughs I did end up marrying Emily. Cause I don't know. I think she seems more of an adult. There's like that nerdy chick or whatever. Like she just seems way too young. She's a little baby ass kid. I'm like, I don't know about this. Emily and Leah are probably the best. I don't know. Some people like Haley. I'm not a Haley connoisseur. Also, the soundtrack in this game is just really good. Just good vibes. Chill. Although it does get a bit repetitive. Like a lot of the seasonal music can get very repetitive. Who have I not greeted yet? Okay, I haven't talked to these dudes. I've talked to Pierre. Talked to Alex. This is the gay character. He's not actually gay, but I think if you're a dude and you try to romance Alex, he has like a very crazy gay route. So he is like canon in my mind, head canon. He is like a closeted gay dude. Now this motherfucker. Oh, there's Demetrius. This is kind of a really good detail that Stardew Valley does is, okay, fuck. That motherfucker is so impossible to talk to. But again, a really good detail that kind of sets this game apart from like Harvest Moon. Like Maru's obviously mixed and is Demetrius's kid, and fucking the other dude was his name Alex? The fuck was his name? The emo guy. He's clearly like a different from not Demetrius's kid, so it's obviously like a you know, stepdad type situation. And Demetrius obviously cares way more about Maru, which again, it's like a very like realistic family dynamic that's like kind of flawed. A lot of the characters in this game kind of have all those kind of nuanced kind of relationships, which I think is really cool. One thing that I feel like Nintendo wants to do is make more AA games. Yeah, I think a lot of people want to do that. I mean, Nintendo's always made AA games, in my opinion. All their games have been like AA. Like even like maybe Breath of the Wild is like the only non-AA game they ever made, but like Super Mario Odyssey, that is not a AAA game, you know? And I think there is like, I think people are just tired of AAA games because there's such like diminishing returns, both from like the company perspective of like this cost $10 billion and it's not worth it. But then also from like people who play the games too, because it's like, you know what I mean? Because like, oh, here's like this 100 and something hour game. And I think like people do get fatigued out. For example, like fucking, I want to play Metaphor right now, the latest Atlas game. But again, I just know it's going to be like 100 something hours. So I don't want to commit to it yet. It's going to take up like a month of my free time. And it's like, do I want to do that? I don't know. What qualifies as a AAA game from a AA game? It kind of, I mean, it's very vibes based, 100%. But I will say like the defining factor of like a AA game is like, it's got a budget, but it's not like, it's not super crazy. You can beat it in like 10 hours or so. Like a lot of like PS2 games are like AA. Like, I'm trying to think of like a modern AA game, like Hi-Fi Rush. Hi-Fi Rush is like a very AA game. Yeah, Portal 1 and 2. like games that are like, they're not indie games, but they have a budget, but they're also not like these massive, like cutting edge type experiences, you know? And you used to get a lot more of those games back in the day, unlike the PS2 and stuff. And nowadays it's like, it's either you're playing like some super niche indie game that was made by like 1 or 2 people, or you're playing like you know, like some Assassin's Creed, 100 billion people worked on it type game, you know? And I think there is a balance, because like Astro Bot is a AA game where like it's got the backing from Sony, it's got a budget, it looks great, but again, it's like a 10-hour, 15-hour experience. It's not too long. Yeah, I've always heard the term, but never like figured out what the actual difference is. Yeah, it is very like vibes based, but it mostly comes down to like budget. It's like it has a budget, but it's not like, you know, it's not like the most crazy shit ever. Like Platinum Games makes AA games. Like Astral Chain's a AA game. Bayonetta, you could argue, is like a AA type game. I think the emo dude's up here smoking. I think I can catch him and talk to him. I think he's right here. Isn't he right here? No. Fuck. Oh, there he is. Sebastian, that was his name. Okay. That dude is impossible to talk to. So I just got Abigail, Fabio, and Wizard. Okay, cool. If the Nintendo Switch 2's success, you think Nintendo will make a console last until 10 years? Yeah. I think if it, the Switch 2 would have to be like abysmal for Nintendo to kind of do something different. But honestly, I really don't think it is going to be bad. They really, at this point in time, Nintendo, they're not going to fuck up because they have like so much market dominance right now. Like, there's no way the Switch 2 is going to be like, there's no way the Switch 2 will ever sell as bad as like the Wii U at this point in time. It's just not going to happen. What I do see happening is like, maybe the Switch 2 doesn't launch with that many games. Like maybe like Mario Kart comes out and like that's about it. Maybe people like won't buy the Switch 2 right away because of that. But I feel like there's no way in fucking hell that like there's no fucking way that it'll end up selling bad again. I'm a little concerned that people will see Switch 2 as an upgrade to the base Switch, kind of like the OLED. So I think they should make it more clear it's a brand new console. No, I think calling it the Switch 2 is pretty clear. I don't think they could be even more clear than that. I think they're doing a good job. And again, I've been seeing a lot of like Nintendo fans get kind of like mad that Nintendo's being kind of boring this time around, but I don't know, like, do you want them to like go out of business? I don't know, because like they've been doing this goofy ass shit like for a while and it hasn't been working out. So I'm kind of okay with just Nintendo just doing like some basic shit. And if the games are good, then the games are good. Like I'm very satisfied with the Switch. Besides like the obvious like goofy ass hardware problems, which hopefully the Switch 2 is going to resolve. Here we go. I should be eating these spring onions for some extra energy. And again, I do want to see what they're going to do at that April Direct. Because it seems like they're kind of just doing the same. They're literally doing the same exact thing they did with the Switch, where they kind of show it off and they're going to do a Direct in April. And then they're probably going to announce it to come out like, it's probably going to come out in like May or June or something from what I'm guessing. In terms of power, let's be real, it's not going to be 8K PS5. Yeah, it's not. The Switch 2 is not going to be that super powerful. I think it'll just be like people were speculating like PS4 Pro. That might be a little too far. I'm expecting like a PS4 level type. Like maybe like as good as the Steam Deck. Also, please don't make buying the console actual hell like when the Switch launched. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be hard to pre-order, I feel like. Nintendo says they're trying to like not have that be a problem, but it might be a bit of a problem. I will say, if you're trying to get a pre-order, I would keep an eye out for whenever they do that Direct. I think the last time pre-orders went up is when they did the Direct and showed off all the games and stuff. And I think that's when it went on sale or pre-order. So I'm assuming once that Direct happens, oh my God, I'm not gonna be able to catch this. I'm assuming once that Direct happens, I would keep an eye out for the pre-orders then. One Wish 2 is I kind of miss the vibes of the Wii U 3DS user interface with music and themes. Yeah, that'd be cool if they brought that back. I'm hoping they might. do that because I feel like they had a lot more time to develop the Switch 2 as opposed to the Switch. So maybe they'll bring that back. I'm not sure though. Cause I do think that like, I think one of the reasons the Switch didn't have that stuff is one, because it was such a quick turnaround. Maybe they just didn't have time to do it. But also another reason is I do think Nintendo like deliberately kind of like, I do think they deliberately kind of made that decision. Another thing about the Switch 2, which I think kind of, which is why I think it probably won't sell as fast as the original Switch, is like, one, the novelty just isn't there anymore. Like, it's not as novel of a concept. And then two, like, is the Switch 2 gonna do huge numbers when like the Steam Deck exists and like all these other alternatives kind of exist already? You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know if I mean we'll have to see, but take this shit, Leo. I want to fuck you. Let's go. Woo! All right, back to fishing. That's how it works in real life too. Just give these bitches some fucking driftwood. Yes! Fucking shad. Okay, cool. This is what I need for the bundle. $400 or $450 prediction price. Yeah, I'm thinking it might be like 400. It might be a bit hefty of a price. Isn't Abigail here on Wednesdays? Yes, they are here. Okay, cool. Talk to Abigail. Okay, that's 2 left. I think Wizard and Fabio. Doesn't Fabio come here too? I think he does. How much money do I have? This is a good place to go if you just want to up your socials, because you can just go to this bar, just grab a bunch of stuff. And I think like Leah likes salad, and like the Pam and the drunk dude, they like getting drunk. Kind of sucks that the Switch 2 isn't fully backwards compatible, but it's better than PS5 Pro. I don't know what they're, because I did see that there was that that little notification that's like, yeah, like some Switch 1 games aren't compatible with Switch 2, but I don't know what they're... I think the assumption that people are making right now that it's going to be like, yeah, like Nintendo Labo and like Ring Fit obviously aren't going to work with Switch 2. I feel like that's the assumption, but I think the assumption is that everything else should work. Like, unless there's like... So I feel like as long as there's a cartridge going into the system, like, I don't know why it wouldn't work. Besides like maybe this goofy peripheral shit. I don't know, we'll have to see, I guess, but... That was one thing, like, they weren't super clear on, that I'm hoping they clear up with that direct, is like, well, what the fuck do they mean by that? Like, some games aren't compatible. Like, PS5 Pro is a cash grab. Yeah, the PS5 Pro, the value you're getting, the cost versus the performance enhancements are so not fucking worth it at all. It was really funny when they were showing off, like, comparison shots of, like, some games, and it's like... Some games low-key just looked better on the original PS5. And the PS5 Pro is like, oh, that looks kind of worse. There's like, the lighting's not as good. It's like, what the fuck? What is this? And especially like some areas, like, I think like in Canada, like, I think in Canada, it's like $1,000 with like the currency transaction and stuff. Like, in some areas of the world, that is like not worth it at all. Ever play Rune Factory or Harvest Moon? Those games are similar to Stardew Valley. I've enjoyed Harvest Moon before, but this game is just objectively better in my opinion. This is like, I feel like this game is like the de facto like farming game at this point, and like there aren't gonna be that many games that are gonna top this anytime soon. Yeah, it's got like the dungeon crawling type stuff, but again, this game kind of has that too. I feel like this game kind of has everything. Yo, bitch, here's a daffodil. Cool. Want to have sex with you? Okay, cool. We'll have sex later. Okay, cool. Okay, who's here? Who's here? No one's here. Fuck. God damn it. Shit. What's in your garbage? Nothing. Fuck. Go F her already. Well, I'm trying to do that. Obviously, I'm going to do it consensually. So I got to give her, like, a bunch of flowers first.